Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to NHL20. We are in the postseason with the Dublin Celts, and we are going to make an attempt at some little maneuvering. And, yeah. I have 3 first-round picks. I'm going to see if I can move up any of these picks. We are not. Well, actually, I am trading these. So, whatever. Murphy? Yeah, I guess I could leave him on there, huh? Once again, I don't know why. Automatically changes what I want. It should just everything. All these should just be current picks and future picks should be all the way through. It should all of them should be selected, and if we wanted to turn them off, then we should turn them off. You know, as players, but that's just ridiculous. Okay, so we are now going to the NHL draft. Yeah, so I'm going to try to make some moves. The problem is, I don't know. Yo, what's up, Albert? What's going on, man? But yeah, the problem is I don't know if I've got anyone. Okay, Byrne is disengaged. Probably because he's a bottom player. Right? An 80 overall. So as much as I don't want to trade him, I can use him as possible trade bait, so let's just mark that down. Albert says, so sorry I didn't show up last time. It was my brother and sister's birthday. You don't have to apologize, dude. It's all good. All good. Alright. Linhart and Perrin are both disgruntled. Well, it sucks that Linhart is disgruntled because he was a perfect plug-in player. But if he's pissy, then we can trade him. Same thing with Perrin, because Perrin's not exactly someone who's been sitting in. All right, Burns is center. Perrin was sitting at the in the third pairing, so he could get. I was like, I'm not worthy of the #1 fan status anymore. Give it to Toby. Toby got robbed in my NHL game, by the way. He got freaking robbed. He was supposed to be the rookie of the year, and they gave it to the runner-up, the guy who I didn't consider worthy. Toby had all the best stats, best player on the team, but for some reason, nope, not for him. What is this nonsense? 7th defenseman getting paid $1.5 million. What? Okay, I might find a trade for him. Might just see what gets offered to me for this guy. McNeil at 35. McNeil's been a pretty steady player. I don't think I want to get rid of him. Byrne, we're trading. Myers, no way we're losing Myers. Okay, what about... Okay, so Perrin's got to go. Marchin? I don't remember. Tommy Marchin. He's a big enforcer. But at 1.75, I got to be careful with contracts, so he's on the chopping block. And I'm not worried about letting some of these guys go because I know that my salary cap is going to get bit into pretty good because I got a lot of people to re-up. Howard says, I got super drunk last night, but I managed to drive home and sleep without any accidents. Dude, don't do that shit. Seriously, man. Don't ever do that again, dude. Don't take that fucking risk, man. If there's anything that pisses me off that people do, it's fucking driving drunk. Like, I hope you're joking. Because it ain't just about you. Like, that's a real quick way to kill yourself or kill somebody else. Like, don't do that again, man. You're lucky that you're alive. Okay, R. Lowney. On the bike, on a bicycle? But that's just as freaking dangerous. Because if you're on a road and you're not paying attention, you know, go right out in front of a car because you're not paying attention and then splat. All right, Linhart already have him marked down to possibly trade. And everybody else is, well, we tell probably just going to find a trade for him. Probably not going to find any trades for him, but you never know. All right, so nobody else is signed to a contract except I have to worry about goalies, right? All right, Delia, yeah, we're going to hold on to Delia. Murphy is 40 years old. If we can trade Murphy, I might. All right, that's a possibility. If I can move Murphy, we will. Given an 82, there's teams out there that need goaltending. And that just means I'm going to have to find a goaltender. I mean, Fitzpatrick's already going to be, he's already moved up to our starter, so that means that Haas at an 80 would be stepping up as our backup. So Murphy is definitely going to go. Howard says, I was more a danger to myself than others, I would say, but I followed the rules. I was still sane, so, you know, and I did overstate a bit. I wasn't that drunk, but of course a bit, and my sister could something or another. I'm just saying it's not worth taking those risks. Like, you got to be super freaking careful, dude. My sister could see I could manage and wasn't too drunk, otherwise she wouldn't let me. All right, I hope that's the case, because that's super, super, super risky. Your life is worth more than that, you know? All right, let's get into here. So I'm not going to be very talkative for a little bit, Albert, just to give you a heads up, because as soon as I get into this draft here, I'm going to be trying to make moves as quickly as possible. So the first thing I want to try to do is I want to move my 7th round overall pick up to the 4th overall pick, because I want to try to pick up Silverberg. All right. So I want the 4th overall pick. They're not looking like they want to get rid of it, but they are looking to get rid of their 1st overall pick. Okay. what if I give you my 7th? Right. And then... I'm not giving you him. That's not going to happen. I could trade you Lindhart. He's on my trade list. Nope, not going to go for that. Alright, what about... What other pick was I? My 69th pick overall? And Lindhart? Crap. Alright, let's get out of this. They're not going to go for it. I want that first overall pick. That's not what I meant to do. I'll give you my 7th. Now, I could give you Murphy. What about... he's not going to really tip the scale. What about that 3rd round? Alright, Albert, I'll see you, dude. Damn it. I mean, I could give up another 2nd, but I don't want to give up a 2nd. What about a 2nd for next year? I think I have 2 of them, right? No, I only have 1. I'll give you a 2nd for next year. No. Dick. Shit. I might not get Silverberg if I can't pull this off. Alright, Lambert went first overall. We knew that was going to happen. Alright, they're willing to trade their 3rd. Let me just try this again. Because the difference is they're willing to trade that first pick. This has the most value. Who are they asking for? Are they asking for anyone? No, I'm not giving him up. Kelly Dolan McCaution. Archer. I could give up Archer, actually. I like Archer, but... No. I could also give you that. How about the 106th overall pick? Damn it. Oh, I wonder if I take... Okay, I could take this guy off your hands. Wait, what is that? We're saving salary to sign our pending free agents. We're not comfortable taking on extra salary at the moment. Okay, so I could take that guy off your hands and offer you my third here. I'm trying to help you, man. Third and... Christ. What else was the other one? That was 106 or 153rd, 153rd. No, that's gonna be way too much. Ah, god damn it. Ah, come on. Come on, Calvary. I know I got players you want. Dolan's worth a lot. Caution's worth a lot. And so is Archer. So why wouldn't you go for Archer? Give me that third as well. What about a second? No. Come on. Have more than 50 players. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to give up my other first round. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. You're not even gonna take that deal? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my God. Well, I'll get out of here because apparently they're not going to make a deal with me either. Well, that's one guy I'm not getting. That sucks. There you go. Of course they rejected it. Whoa, that was fast. Oh, I wasn't even going to get him anyway. They took the guy I wanted in the first place. Wow. Alright, well that sucked. Want Savoy and Kerman, so... What about a second from next year? Can always get a second back. No. What about that third? And another third. God damn it. Okay, hold on. Yes, just to give me extra time to try to make something happen. So they took right, which means Kerman is still there and Savoy is still there. Those are the two players I really want. 29th, I can always move up to grab somebody else, but... Alright, so Kerman I know I can get. I have this 8th pick here. You know what? I'm going to give you... this pick. Farabee, Dolan, Caution. What about Perrin? And Burn. Oh, for Christ's sakes. You guys are just not gonna let me make this move, huh? So I'll have to surrender getting Savoy. Because they don't want to trade this. So I'll get Kerman. Big defensive defenseman. They'll take Savoy, then Goucher. Alright, Artem Popov is a good pick as well. Maybe I can trade my 29th with them. What else do you want? I'll give you that. I'll give you my 69th pick. I'll give you my 106th pick. About Murphy. Croston, actually. Christensen. Koshin might actually be a decent move, but no, I can't give him up. Espelin, maybe? Saving salary, so they don't want to take on anyone else. But another third-round pick. What about a second overall pick next year? Shit. Well, I'm not gonna be able to make a move there, so let's just make our pick. Let's take Kerman. Alright, well, we managed to get this moved up to a 5th at least. So we are taking Asa Kerman. Defenseman. He's elite medium. Starts with a 78. He is indeed defensive defenseman. Alright, so let's see if I can find some trades. What would anybody offer for my 29th? Round 2 for this year, a round 2, 60th overall. Which actually I was going to make a trade for anyway. 60th overall as opposed to 35th overall. That would be two two-round picks. That 35th, nah. What can I get for Murphy? Nothing. What about Linhart? I'm getting an offer. 5th and a 6th. 6th and a 6th. 5th and a 6th. 5th and a 6th. 5th in this draft. 4th. Might take that. So a 4th round pick. 5th and a 6th. 5th and a 6th. 5th and a 6th. 2 5ths. Another 4th for the 121st overall. Fourth and a 6th. Yeah, there goes Savoy. I knew that was happening. Fifth and 6th, 4th and 7th. 4th, 124th overall. And the 186th overall. 124th. What was Bucharest? 117th. You know what? Let's take that. We'll get the 124th. And another 6th. Should be the 186 pick. We'll get rid of Crybaby Linhart will be gone. Even though we liked Linhart, but at the same time, he's bitching his way off the team. Wait, hold on. Lowney. trades for him. Jekyll. This is basically just to see if anybody's interested in taking some extra players off of my hands. Perrin. Ah, so I can get rid of him. I'm only going to get 7th round offers, I'm sure, right? 2 7th rounds from Paris and Prague. Alright, let's take the 2 extra 7ths. So we'll get another 7th, which will be the 212th. And let's add a 7th to next year. Okay, and Perrin is gone. Now we have Byrne and Murphy. What can I get? Whoop. My pick. They took Gaucher. Alright. I might just take Popov. Big kid right here, actually. But Popov, offensive instincts, defensive zone play. I think that's more of the player that I really need right now. Elite medium. So he's a couple years away from being ready to jump into the lineup, but that's okay. That is fine. Back to finding trades. I don't really want to trade Byrne away. You know, he's a bottom guy for the how much time does he have left on his contract? This is the end of his contract. Just round 7s for him. Nah. He's worth holding on to, I guess, if you know, if that's our option. It's just a 7th round pick for the guy, then I'd rather keep him in the lineup. Marchin. Wants him. Witala. Bet you nobody wants him either. Nope. Okie dokie. So one other move I was going to try to make. Let me see what I have right now. I now have 4 second-round picks. So I have 2 third-round picks. 3 fourth-round picks. Yeah. 3 fifth-round picks. 6, 6, 6th. Okay, 7th and 7th. Okay. So I wanted to try to move my 66th pick up to a 60. Okay, so let's... 66th pick was my... That would be... second round. That would be 62, 61, 60. Any chance you just take that straight up? No, okay. Didn't think so. Now maybe... Maybe you could take a player off my hand. Mosey, I don't need Mosey. Eh. Well, now that I've got an extra 7th round pick, I can offer you that. You want another 7th? You can have another 7th. Here. Nope. I'll give you both of my 7ths. Or actually, I have that 106th pick that I didn't plan to use. I think that's more than fair. But they don't. Fine, I'll throw that other 6th in there. Oh. Well then. I didn't read that a single time, obviously. Alright, let's look at our draft class here. Is there anybody closer to where we're picking that I would prefer to try to get my hands on? Oh, you prick. 23rd. Okay, Henderson's a good possibility. No, I don't want anyone who's injury prone, but I'm also looking at Brooks over here. Small. Great puck mover and goal scoring. Like a Sergei Gonchar. It's not that small. I don't need somebody who's going to be getting knocked around because he doesn't have enough grit in his system. We could try to get Brooks, an offensive defenseman, slated to go 23rd. So maybe... Can we swap with you? So if you'll take my 29th. And then maybe that third that I keep teasing out there that no one seems to want. Alright, well they took it. It also wasn't the one that I wanted to trade, was it? Yes, it was. Okay. '80 overall, 78, 77, 81, 78. So Silverberg actually wasn't as good as I thought he might be. Wright was really good, but I needed that defenseman. 5, 64, 64, 64, and everything really dropped off. Lang was a good snag. Going for this. What do we get out of Brooks? Top 4 defensemen. Okay, so that's what we wanted. Because I need someone who's going to eventually step up and take McMonagle's spot. Now, it's not going to be this dude. But that's okay. I have to build my team for youth right now and have money to play around in the free agent market. Alright, so one third-round pick. I have no third-round picks. That's right, because that moved up to a second round. So the 60th overall. Alright, so I got... Just making sure I'm not. Alright, so third round picks. I got rid of that one. I've got 3 fourth round picks. Alright. Alright, so some of these picks are just going to be on the fly that I'm going to have to make, so... Alright, so pick number 36. Hopefully nobody chose the guy I wanted, which is... Right, there he is. Gauthier Ledoux. Top 4. That's even better than he was projected to possibly be. Top 4. Look at that. 64 overall. Defensive defenseman. And then Niskala, I think the next guy's name is. This was the one that was kind of a risk. No, not that bad. Top 6, that's fine. You know what's funny is, like, a lot of times when they're like, oh, it's gonna be a great draft for rookies, and it ends up for me being kind of like, meh, it's not that great. It's more great to see during free agency time, like, who starts making crazy trade offers to me for these different guys. All right, so my next one would be my 41st overall pick. Try to take somebody with a cool name. Oh, look at that. That's a cool name. Walters. Okay, so that's who I was targeting, obviously, because that was the joke. And really, when we're making these draft picks, like as we get into deeper rounds, those tend to become trade assets for me, or maybe we happen to get like an elite somewhere out there that turns into someone later on. But for the most part, not a lot, and that's like real NHL too. Like you end up with players that, like, they don't really turn into stars because it's just the way it is. So even if you load up on a ton of later picks, at most you're loading up your AHL team. All right, so next is my 51st overall pick. And that would be Skula. All right, top 6. Next would be that 60th pick. And that's for Koistinen. Dude, you're supposed to be a gem. You better turn out to be something sharp. So, top 4. So he's not an elite, but at least he's a top 4 defenseman. But as a gem, sometimes they tend to accelerate faster in development, so who knows? So next would be my 96th pick. Who I had listed as McGuire. Don't know why I chose him in particular. I think just because I wanted someone as a power forward later on. I don't know. Because he's just a grinder. Okay. Next would be the 106th pick, which I was going to trade away, and now I don't have a plan for who I was going to pick here. So we'll go with the best opportunity which could be right here. Lovely. Offensive consistency. Now he's also tiny. Ford. And a big enforcer. Offensive and defensive consistency sucks. Teravainen, top 4. Reach, stick checking. He's a big, big guy. Who knows? He might develop into something, he might not. He might be something that people will offer me trades for. But let's go for it. Let's see what happens. 7th. Yeah. Kind of thought he might be garbage. Alright, next is the 124th pick, another one that I don't have plans for, so let's just see what happens here. Well, I mean, Braden Pete. Toughness and confidence. Jordan Bufflin. Well, you know what? He's injury prone, but also a rather large dude with a scoring touch. So, who knows? He might turn into something, he might not. Again, these are all medal rounds, it doesn't matter. So, he's just like a bottom 6 guy. And honestly, that's not horrible. Like, we could throw him into our checking line. Alright, 131st pick. I had someone planned out at least. Viucula. Uh-oh. Did somebody already pick him? Yes, they did. You bastards. Okay, well, I'm not getting him. Oh, and of all the teams, Copenhagen. Albert's boys. Okay, well. And we go for the next best thing. Dwayne Jenner. Injury prone, size and strength, passing ability. It's probably not an elite. But let's go for it and see what happens. Once again, we don't take a risk. Then, you know, we might pass. Top 9. Power forward. Okay, I have someone in mind for my next pick, if I can get it. This one right here. Seem to be making a lot of selections for big players. Alright, 153. I didn't have anybody in mind for this guy. they're going to give me a 6th-round pick for next year and this defenseman. Doesn't fit in any of our lines. And is at the end of his contract, so nope. Okay, this guy, at least he fits our scheme here. But then we got this guy as a bottom 6 forward. Doesn't fit our scheme. All right, Igor, join the team. Right wing. So anyone new, if you wonder why like I pause before I make my picks, it's because I'm writing players down because I don't necessarily have them on my list. All right, so my next choice would be 162nd. Yep. Yep, so I was going for Leach. Forgot to write down that he was a left wing. All right. Brent Leach. Bottom 6. All right, next would be the 184th pick. So we're just picking what's available. Basically all we're doing at this point. Like whatever the best available players are, that's just what we're grabbing. So Kim Gustafson. Okay, I like the look of that. As a defenseman. Whatever. 7th. And now our 212th, and then our 215th picks. These are all about, let's see what the next elites happen to look like. See if we have any all right, well, again, these are, if it turns out these guys are elite, I might get trade offers for them. Look at that, top 4. It's not necessarily likely that it's ever going to pan out, but you never know. There were 2 guys named Savoy in this draft. What's up with that? since we didn't take any goaltenders, let's take one here. Also went to school with someone whose last name was Campoli. So do we get a random elite goaltender? Nope. We get a fringe starter. Alright. We did fine. We didn't do awesome, but we did fine. We got a pretty strong team anyway. So really just getting a couple strong defensemen in the top part of that draft. Actually, I picked 3 defensemen in a row. Interesting. I didn't realize I did that. And that's fine. So, anyway, guys, that's it for now. That took longer than I thought it would. So, anyway, I'm going to do all of the signing and stuff like that offline. Later on, I will jump on, do another Wasteland 2. We'll get it back into that. But in between, I'm probably going to eat. And, yeah. So, anyway, guys, I hope you're all having a good day. Thank you for watching. Hope everybody's safe and healthy out there, and that you're all being smart instead of being scared in these crazy times. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, hit the notification button, do all the YouTube stuff, and until the next time, as always, peace.